Good morning everybody and welcome back to another episode of Orcs Must Die Unchained. Today we're going for the master map Unchained Fortress, a fight against humans. So, let's just go right into it. First things first, the hero. It doesn't really matter. What we definitely need is more or less someone who can tank, preferably. And, well, most likely a relatively good damage output overall. So, why not Blood Spike? It does not matter. Loadout wise, what do we need? First off, Ring of Storms is always beneficial. Having a vegetable of mending provides more survivability, which is great. Then of course 2 Shield Guardians for both emergency locations. And then we definitely need barricades. We're going for a relatively big, it's not a real maze, but we will need many barricades. And definitely Brimstone, it's always helpful against humans, considering the DOT. The Grinder, also some damage over time, so it's straight up DPS from the Grinder. Also pretty helpful. And then we're going with the ball and the swing mace as our burst damage on those humans, so that will remove the shield on them. Power generator, just because the entire layout is relatively expensive. Tower, because tower is great. We don't need viscous tower on this one. Because we won't go for any other burst trap, like spikes or wall blades. That's all what we need in that case. So definitely reducing the cost of fire traps and physical traps. We will use Brimstone a little bit more often. We will use overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arcane bowling balls, and Brimstone I think even 1, 2, 3. Let's see. It's definitely a better choice to go for reduced fire cost than for reduced magic cost, in my opinion. Might be wrong, never did the math on that one, always worked out somehow. So let's go for it. Again, if anyone is interested for my personal parts, or for the reason why I go with certain parts of my traps, just leave a comment in the section down below, and I will explain it everything in the next episode if needed. If not, we'll just go into it. I'll show you my layout, and you can just 5-star it. Hopefully 5-star it. Let's see. It should be a 5-star. Alright, so the only disadvantage of Bloodspike, he's not that fast, honestly. I mean, of course he's fast with the support ability. That's pretty great. But without his support ability, he's relatively slow. So this is a small struggle in that case. Definitely going with 2 power generator right from the get-go. Also, with those barricades, we're forcing enemies to activate the power generator, which is great. Then go with a bowling ball. So the first couple of enemies will be weakened, at least a little bit. Then we go with another Brimstone. Don't know if that one's good. Anyways, let's go with another power generator. First off. Actually, let's place the power generator. Yeah, why not? Let's leave it there. Then go with the Brimstone below the bowling ball, and the tower below the power generator. Oh, there we go. That should do it. Again, it's always the same difficulty. The first couple of waves, like literally the very first 2 waves, are relatively hard-ish. As we see, the bowling ball is not that useful. It's helpful. It was a lie. It's definitely helpful. So this will be basically the beginning of our killing floor. Let's call it floor. Also, Bloodspike is one of the best heroes against humans just because of his execution. And the stun to his execution. Health, of course, it's relatively hard, especially against archers. But that's only the first couple of waves. The archer still alive? No, he is not. There we go. Then we are going with a bowling ball on more the right side. So that one will be able to hit every enemy. We're going down this floor. Here we go. Another tower. And we are more or less done. Oh lord, he teleported again. Still not sure if I like it about Hunter. They are freaking teleport. Also, their incredibly huge range attack. Or not even range attack. They're just somewhere else. Okay, I think that should do it. Let's go with a swinging mace, just to be safe. And there we go. Another big advantage of Bloodspike, he's able to execute rifts. It feels like it shouldn't work this way, but it does, so it's amazing. Straight up amazing. Of course, they won't drop any delicious meals, but still, it's advantageous nonetheless. So that's how we go for some delicious meals in here. No delicious meals, it does not matter. So there we go. 2 minutes in. 2.5 minutes in. And already the 4th wave, more or less. Was it the 3rd one? I think that was the 3rd one. Anyways. It does not matter. So, we open again with a brimstone, just to be safe. Actually, we can just go. I barricade. And let's go with more towers. And with more towers, I mean one. With one more tower. So the wave on that side is a wave I don't really like. It requires way too much time. Here we go. Delicious meal. Increased HP. Oh, freaking humans. Oh, they shield. They shield. It's sometimes so annoying. Oh, there we go. Also, I forgot to place a guardian. This might be an issue to oh lord. Okay, it's an issue now. Not a big deal. We can deal with joins. There we go. Okay, let's place the guardian. Need the guardian right away. Oh lord. Okay, Hunter. Okay. Do we have more runners? Does not seem like it. Okay. This is definitely an issue. Okay, first off, you have to go. You will be stunned. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, we do have the dwarf. The dwarf is a problem. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. He is done. The rest is relatively... I executed the wrong one. I was aiming for the guy with the shield. At least I thought I would aim to him. Oh, come on. There we go. Everything looks good. And let's go with increased speed on delicious meals. Just like speed in general. It's a pretty good stat to have. Of course not on trade. It's basically useless on trade, all things considered. But outside of that, it's a really great stat you have. So what do we need? That's actually not a lot what we need. Let's go with another brimstone. And we are more or less safe. Okay, right, the power generator is on cooldown. It does not matter. Of course, okay, there we go. Let's throw lightning. Because those archers are kinda annoying by now. So right click increases the damage temporarily, which is great. Definitely helpful against those giants. And the hunter is not an issue. There we go. Got shot on the back. Okay, this wave might be a problem. We do have to deal with satyrs, and also there is a smaller rift. I don't like that. It's pretty good so far. Town-wise, it's not a place where I would like to be, but it's okay. It's definitely okay. We can work with it, let's put it that way. So the first wave is done. There we go, now the second wave is coming. That's the only issue on this map. That's the only thing that costs time. The delayed spawn of the individual waves, I guess, is the word I'm going for. Oh lord. They straight up do not die. Okay, that's okay though. No brimstone. Last but not least. There we go, we are basically done. Now we also could sell a power generator, this one right there, for a bowling ball. Just so we have more tools against bigger enemies. Hopefully without losing money, but it does not matter, thankfully. There we go. At least this layout is currently, or in general, is really important. So 8th wave. Of course, the delayed spawn again. What do we have in here? Runners again? Indeed, we do have runners. Definitely going with lightning damage on the execute. More enemies approaching. Runners again. That's weird, I've never noticed 2 runner waves in a row. Oh, delicious. Okay, speed boost, not the brightest idea. A little bit too fast. So let's go for 2 more. Let's extend this one a little bit, so they do not take any evasive point. Or any evasive route, rather. Not point. It's not a point. So no need for a break. So let's sell these ones. Place them in here. Okay. This is good so far. Also we could sell those power generators. Again, thankfully it does not really matter. So we should deal with grenadiers. They do have the power to ruin everything. So they should be more or less a relatively high priority at this point. There we go. More delicious meals. More delicious meals. There we go, more grenadier. Ah, those archers. Always causing issues. Oh, another one. Sweet, delicious meals. So there we go, and this wave. 10 minutes, relatively bad position, quite honestly. And I forgot to sell those power generators. It's okay though, it's okay though. So in here we are basically done. So there's basically no need for power generators at all anymore. Okay, those archers are more of an issue than I initially hoped. Let's just run. Let's just run forever. Okay, let's go for lightning. And thank God for the movement speed boost, so sometimes it's still pretty good. It's actually always pretty good, just kind of weird. He's a little bit too fast for my likelihood. But otherwise, he's still pretty good. Do we have archers? Yep, we do have some archers. Using the E way to sell them. Not quite sure about how and when to use the E properly. Okay, only 2 more waves. Look at that. More Grenader. Where are they? Okay, they're coming. They're supposed. Okay, there we go. He turned into meat. He turned into a pig, into a delicious pig. God, oh, it's too many archers. It's too many archers. Not bad, not bad. Another one. There he is. Come on, there we go. Even more HP. And there we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Good. Now let's sell those 2. We don't need them anymore. And place 2 grinder. So this lane is a little bit more safe. Of course, the boss is an issue. The boss. Oh no. I do not appreciate the lag. Oh, camera. Oh, this is a problem. There we go. Even through the lags, it worked perfectly. At least almost. But there we go. Okay, this power generator is still an nuisance. We don't need them at all. It's basically a problem at this point. That's still fine. It's another one? Yeah, another one is coming. There we go. Let's hope that's the last one. There we go, more speed. Let's hope we can deal with them reliable. Okay, and there we go. Problem solved. Easy wave. Another relatively solid 5-star. 3,000 points. Oh, I apologize. So let's see, where are we on the leaderboards? Okay, first things, yeah, not as much XP as I would like to, but that's relatively fine. So leaderboard wise, still below Jalapenos. He did a pretty good job. And as usual, we end with RNG, which is not really in my favor. Also, I have to admit, I'm not quite sure what I'm currently hoping for. Anyways, but this is it. This is my personal Unchained Fortress 5-star run. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could learn something. If you did, consider it a like. If you didn't, the dislike button is close to the like button. If you have feedback, questions, or general ideas to the channel or to the video itself, then just leave a comment in the section down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one.